Hello, good afternoon. This is Barry Davis, CCA Nicaragua. We're just doing a little short film clip for you guys back in England. We're going to interview Josie and Beth from Yorkshire, ask them about their experience in CCA. Okay, how long have you been here, girls?
I'm not from Yorkshire, but we've been here for 2 months.
From the UK, are you?
Yeah, I'm from the UK, not from Yorkshire though.
Okay, 2 months, and it's almost time to go home.
Yeah.
When do you go?
Thursday.
Will you be crying or will you be happy?
Crying.
Okay. Tell us, Josie, what have you been doing for 2 months in Nicaragua? You didn't just come for the weather, did you?
Yes. No, for the majority of the time I've been painting.
Okay, what have you been painting?
I've painted the music room, Adelaida's classroom, 3 bags, and...
The house.
Oh, the house, yeah. Okay, we'll look at some of those pictures later. Beth, what have you been doing?
I've been doing a large variety of things. I've done some painting as well. I've done some one-to-one work with one of the children who struggled with maths, and I've done a lot of work in the library with Joyce, helping sort the books and helping think of ways for the kids to be more involved in reading.
What's the difference between Nicaraguan children and English children besides Spanish?
They don't understand me, and I don't think there is any difference really. They're fab, they're happy, they're enthusiastic, they're lovely.
Okay. What was the first thing that impacted you, Josie, when you came?
Oh, the heat, probably.
Okay. Beth, what's the most difficult thing for you?
I think probably the most difficult thing is not being able to talk to the teachers, because with the children it doesn't really matter. You can manage to communicate regardless, but with the teachers it would be better to build relationships quicker if the language wasn't such a barrier.
And what one thing has impacted you the most?
I think the teachers' love for God has been, especially the fact that we've been at church with some of the teachers on Sundays. And that's really lovely that we've, worshipped together.
Let's go and see your pictures. Okay, Josie. Josie, tell us about this room.
This is the music room, and we got the picture from a book, a music book, and then we projected it onto the wall, drew it out, and painted it.
This room was pretty boring before, huh?
Yep.
So it looks good. What else? You did something else, huh? We can spin around and look at some of the others.
That's Carlos, the music teacher. And then along the right-hand side of the wall, we drew some more pictures, and some of the kids helped us to paint them.
Okay, let's have a quick look at the library.
Okay.
This is the library! Hooray! Would you like to know the different areas?
Just to let you know, all these bookcases were built by a friend in England, and he flat packed them like IKEA and sent them in the container. And then we got them put together here. And most of the books are in English and they came in the container from England, they're donations. But the most difficult thing is that we've no books in Spanish, hardly. And a lot of our children and teachers, they want books in Spanish. So that's our next big project.
Mm-hmm.
Beth, explain to us a little bit about the system. Who's done it?
Who's done it? The amazing Joyce. She has done it.
Okay.
We have non-fiction over here that she's categorised and started stickering with colour coding and things.
Stuart, if you look here, you can see how she's got the little labels for everybody to follow.
She's got it all written in English and in Spanish, which is fab. Then we have teenage books, adult books.
Now, what's this net curtain for?
This is to keep the mosquitoes out, Barry.
What do you? But I thought you did it with storytelling.
Yeah. It's not for mosquitoes. It's a storytelling tent.
Okay.
To encourage the children to want to sit and tell stories, and so they love sitting in front of this while the teacher's on the chair, or even better if one of them was on the chair telling a story.
I think it was quite good for the teachers to see this.
I think they enjoyed watching you and Joyce sitting on it yesterday.
Yeah.
I think they found that quite amusing.
Okay. So a big thank you to Auntie Joyce for setting up all this library and putting all the stuff in order. And our next big prayer point is we want people to pray for books in Spanish. We don't know where to get them. And it's very difficult to find books in Nicaragua because Nicaragua is oral culture historically. So they can't afford books and they're not used to reading books. I want to show a little bit over here, Beth? Explain. Can you tell us a little bit about this part of the library?
Okay, fiction. So we have the fiction books, which are all here for children to read and take to the classes and everything. We have our sparse supply of Spanish books. Although there is more than that, the children do have quite a few in their classes. They all take a Spanish book with them when they come and choose. Then over here we have resources for teachers to use. We have a variety of videos, DVDs, and I think we've got some tapes to use in the class. And then we have resources for phonics, for numeracy, for just general memory games and puzzles. And we have a lot of stickers to give us.
And over here we have Ladybird books from the UK.
Yeah.
And there's a really nice story behind those as well. Someone sent them from an NGO organisation in the UK. So it was wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, Stuart?
Tell us about the puzzle, the puppets.
Oh yeah, Beth put little puppets on all these books.
Yeah. Yes, there are a variety of books in the library with puppets on. There is these,
What do
which
you do with the puppets?
displayed nicely. There are Spanish books, there are other books.
You should read us a story.
Yeah, read us a story.
I'm not reading you a story.
Just show us what you do with the puppet.
Puppet. Okay, so we have Happy Birthday Spot. We have Spot, who was once a moose, but is now a dog.
Okay.
He lost his antlers. You don't have stories with moose. I don't know why they made finger puppets of them. So we have Spot, we have the story, we can read the story with the puppets.
So it keeps their attention.
So Spot woke up happy and excited. Today was his birthday. He rushed down to eat his breakfast. Yeah, keeps them paying attention. You can
And
use
focused.
the things, and it helps them retell the story after. If they have Spot on their finger, they'll be better at retelling the story.
Okay. So, Beth and Josie, you said you'll be sorry to go home and you'll have tears, and it'll be very heartbreaking to get on the plane. My final question is, are you coming back?
I hope so, as soon as I can afford it.
And what about you, Josie?
I'm praying about it, Barry.
Okay. And do you think, would you recommend it to your friends or a mission team from the UK?
Definitely.
I'd recommend it to everybody. Yeah.
Why?
Especially people
Why?
that can help, because it's amazing. And you
I
can-
think it's a good opportunity to see the way missions work, and I think it helps your relationship with God to grow.
Good, good. Okay, well, a big thank you for coming.